Welcome everybody, I'm RJ of The Nerdy Brew, and here on this channel we talk TV, movies, and everything in between, all while drinking a cup of coffee. Now if you like one of those things, or all of those things, why don't you consider like, subscribing, and hit that notification bell, and becoming a fellow brewster. So today, fellow brewsters, this is going to be a reaction to Crisis on Infinite Earths, the animated movie fan trailer from Watchtower Database. So I was just watching them. They just did a video about an imaginary clip. So it was like a Mandela effect of a clip that it could have been the Justice Society inside the Justice League cartoon show. And it was like, did it happen or didn't it happen? And if it did happen, who was the originator? So I was watching that video, and then the recommendation came on, and with the recommendation, this popped up, and I was like, wait a minute, I never saw this before. And I was like, yo, let's just bring it up to the community in case they haven't seen it either. So I was like, yo, let's watch it right quick. And I just want to say thank you for stopping by, my friend. Thank you for having this cup of coffee with me. I hope your day went well, and I just want you to know that you are enough, and thank you for stopping by once again. So let's get it popping on this reaction.
Justice friends, three of us.
Yo, y'all remember this from Dexter? Dexter used to watch them, and like they was dealing with
This is Wonder Woman.
the monkey
The world is weakening.
and honey melon or honeydew. Yeah. And Crumb, and then the dude was like, my lady's ass. Yeah. What? What the fuck?
Citizens, remain calm. You will bear witness to the destruction of the multiverse.
You must stop him.
Your universe shall become nothing. Here's the plan.
Batman built this portal to try to find help.
You're looking at another dimension. What do you say? We'll need all the bodies we can throw at this. We've got work to do.
What did you have in mind?
Yo, the editing of this is super fire.
Hypothesize that there are an infinite number of parallel dimensions, each containing its own planet Earth.
Yeah, that's when they made it with the Justice Lords. No, they went back in time. And then they went into Vandal Savage. Teen Titan!
Will destroy us all. Looks like we're in. All of us.
Get to Brainiac's satellite and destroy it.
We'll take any help you can give us.
That's fire. And they never met.
Business.
Here we go.
Dimensional portals provide mass transport between parallel Earths.
This is gonna get fun in a hurry.
Yo, Batman Brave and the Bold was so cold.
Why can't you stay dead?
If this works, we just might have a chance.
Since when has any plan of Batman's ever failed?
Brainiac took over in the 31st century and League of Superheroes, the Legion of Superheroes. Great cartoon show. Okay, the DCAU.
I love
Superman from Earth 34.
I am Batman.
I am Batman.
Alfred Batman.
Okay, I'm starting to get a migraine.
Batman Beyond.
Let's talk.
Here we go.
Welcome to Superhero Team Up. Surprised the Guardians gave you a ring.
The Dodgers! Freakazoid! Hey, the Turtles. Green Arrow. Great animated stuff.
Bring forth one true reality.
Space Ghost? Bruh! Zeta! Swing Bruh!
God help us.
You dare defy me? Yeah, sicko.
Crypto. Don't look for it. Oh, man. Oh man, that was dope. That was super dope. First and foremost, like all the clips that they gathered and, bringing continuity to the animated universe, that was very good on what they did. But also, for those who don't know, Crisis on Infinite Earths, it was a comic back in 1985 where there was multiverse stories that DC was going through, and it was hard for readers to understand what continuity is. So they used this crisis event of Crisis on Infinite Earths. The villain was the Anti-Monitor and not Brainiac. And this is what this made me think of. So that ended up merging everything into one Earth. Then there was a sequel called Infinite Crisis, and I had the comic right here with Infinite Crisis. And what that was Alexander Luthor from the Third Earth, Superboy Prime, and OG Superman. They were outside of the regular DC continuity, but they hated how dark it got. So what they wanted to do was bring back the multiverse. But Alexander Luthor had his own machinations where he wanted to make a perfect universe. So the universe ended up going, at the end of that comic book, spoiler alert, ended up going back to the status quo. But then there was this event called 52, and 52, which I have all of them right there. All of 52 was leading into the separation to have the multiverse again. So then after all of that happened, there was the Flashpoint event. The Flashpoint event put the new 52, not the same as the 52 weeks, the new 52, which was new 52 titles and a new status quo of DC Universe. And then, there was other things. There was this girl named Pandora, like Pandora's box, saying that there was 3 different separate universes, and this is how the universe came to be. But then the multiverse was still a thing, and then there had Multiversity from Grant Morrison that talked about what the multiverse was in an encyclopedia that he ended up making. And then there was Convergence, and this one made me think of Convergence, this particular storyline, because in Convergence it was kind of like Secret Wars of Marvel, but it was like Battle World, where all the other DC worlds came together, and Talos, the villain in that, wanted to see which one was first. But Talos ended up being just like a proxy and or / like child of Brainiac, and Brainiac was the one who was kind of like observant. But this reminded me of the story. Instead of using the Anti-Monitor, they used Brainiac, and Brainiac was kind of simultaneous in between Convergence and Future's End, with him being the villain in Future's End as well. So that's what kind of made me think of that, of collecting multiverses, and that's what Talos and Brainiac were doing in Convergence. So that's what I kind of got from this storyline. Yo, and it was really dope, like seeing the Teen Titans from 2006, because everybody at that time, and especially like that's my age bracket when I was watching both of those shows in school and collecting with my fellow nerds, that we were like, yo, is it canon? Does it work in continuity with JLU? With the other animated show, and it seemed like it didn't, but it was taking its own story. So it's cool to see them blending together, and that's what made it cool in the DCAU, that it was also a shared universe. But I will say that the Arrowverse, which was on CW, and all those superhero shows, they did a Crisis on Infinite Earths, and I liked it for it to be on television, and they continued to have certain elements. They had Pariah that was in there. Pariah is a major character in the comic, so having those elements, and then the speed treadmill with Barry Allen. I'm not gonna say what that was, but it was cool just that they had those kind of plot elements that they kept, but they worked within the story of the universe that they created. And I like that they still work with the Anti-Monitor as well, and they brought in the monitors as well. So I did like that version if you ever wanted to watch it. I don't know if it's on Max or if it's on Netflix. Yeah, if you could just find the Crisis on Infinite Earth playlist, they're there. You'll be able to find it through all the shows. But I definitely enjoyed it, and I enjoyed what they did. So if you haven't seen it, I do have a video in my top 10s of talking about the top 10 underrated shows, and I'm wearing this shirt in that video as well. It's good for longevity. It's good to keep these things. But in that, we're talking about Freakazoid, so it was really cool to see Freakazoid pop up in this because we talk about underrated shows. So yeah, I think I might link that at the end of that. As I said, those are my thoughts about the reaction or the trailer. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, I want to give a shout out. I always forget, so I want to give a shout out to Sicko Myself TV. If you comment, you have your opportunity to get a shout out. So I just want to appreciate him for doing such a thing. I can't get to everybody, but you know, you're in the basis of the opportunity for getting a shout out. But with all that being said, I do appreciate you, even with your viewership, for, you know, just being here chilling and watching something with me. So I appreciate it. But with all that being said, I'm gonna bring this video to an end, and I want you to be you, do you, see the bigger picture. Have a fantastic day because you deserve it. This is that channel. Peace.
On top, Kung Fu, Bruce Lee chop, moon rocks, go Red Sox, tryna go far like Boondocks, headshot, blunt stay hot, talking shit, gotta pull up on they block, you fraud, I'm Couchgod, know you got a tax like a state charge, safe house, safe house, safe house.